Okay, we're going to get into this. Breonna Taylor here from CNN talks to a dishonest, self-hating Latino Republican from California about the redistricting. It's going to be interesting. Let's get into it.
It's not restricted to Texas, to the Lone Star State. California is next on the front lines, where Democrats are expected to pass a bill tomorrow to put their newly proposed map on the ballot to offset those GOP gains that are expected in Texas and give Democrats back 5 seats in Congress. Tonight, a Democratic heavyweight is backing that strategy. Former President Barack Obama posting this, saying, over the long term, we shouldn't have political gerrymandering in America. Just a fair fight between Republicans and Democrats based on who's got better ideas. But since Texas is taking direction from a partisan White House and gerrymandering in the middle of a decade to try and maintain the House despite their unpopular policies, I have tremendous respect for how Governor Newsom has approached this. He's put forward a smart, measured approach in California designed to address a very particular problem at a very particular moment in time. My next source is California Republican State Senator Suzette Martinez Valladares. And thank you so much for being with us. I do want to note you were part of this emergency petition that was filed with the California Supreme Court, where you're arguing that it's unconstitutional, the process here, how Democrats are moving their proposed new map that Governor Newsom hopes could give Democrats these 5 House seats to nullify the 5 Republicans are expecting in Texas. Have you heard anything from the court? Because you'd requested immediate relief no later than today.
So, Brianna, first of all, thank you so much for having me on tonight, for allowing me to share exactly what is going on here in California. Today, or over the past 2 weeks, we've seen and we've saw that we have a governor, we have political insiders, we have legislators who are breaking California's constitution by drawing congressional maps behind closed doors with no transparency. And we have myself, Republicans, Democrats, independents that are coming together to fight back to uphold California's constitution. Now, yes, we filed one of what I believe is going to be the first of many lawsuits asking the court to simply tell the California legislature, follow the law, follow the Constitution. Now, unfortunately, I just received word that the Supreme Court will not be taking up this lawsuit. But again, this is going to be the first of many, because we are seeing and hearing that legislators have unconstitutionally and illegally been a part of drawing these maps.
Okay, that's news. So they are not going to take up this case, this emergency petition that you and other Republicans have filed. The new maps that Democrats in your state want to pass they include a trigger that they would only go into effect if Texas's redistricted maps go into effect. We're seeing that proceed tonight in Texas, obviously. Do you hold Texas Republicans at all responsible for what you're facing in your state?
Well, that actually, Governor Newsom said that this would only happen if Texas redrew their maps. However, that's not what the bill language they presented said. It says if any state redraws their maps, that this would go into an effect. Now, it's my understanding, I'm not a Texas voter, I'm not a Texas legislator, but they have a court order to redraw those maps. Now, what we're frustrated with here is that we should never overturn democracy and California's constitution because of what other states are doing, which is exactly what we're going to continue to fight against here in California.
Okay, but that's the effect of this. There is a trigger. This isn't happening in a vacuum. There's a contingency. And in this case, it is Texas. So let's just be clear. If it says other states, well, it's Texas. So do you have any criticism for members of your own party in Texas?
So again, in 2008 and 2010, California voters spoke. Republicans, Democrats, independents said, we are going to take map drawing, congressional map drawing, district map drawing out of the hands of politicians, and we're going to give it to the people. We have an independent redistricting commission that has a long, fair, and transparent process. So for us, we want to uphold that because it's the most fair process for drawing lines. It doesn't allow politicians to do this in back rooms.
So then what do you think about what they're doing in Texas?
Take this up. So what I think is, again, here, I encourage every state to take California's lead in adopting their own independent redistricting commission. We took that to the voters. I think we're going to defeat this. Unfortunately, we had this lawsuit that we lost today. We're going to continue to fight this here in the legislature, at the ballot box, and continue to tell other states, do the right thing, uphold democracy, implement your own independent redistricting commissions.
If you can't criticize Republicans in Texas for their approach, which is so different from the one that you're advocating for in California, I mean, how should voters see California Republicans as opposed to a move like this only when it doesn't favor them?
Listen, I was elected, and the 120 legislators that were elected this past November in California to uphold the California Constitution. This isn't a Republican issue.
Okay, enough her bullcrap. She's not obviously going to answer the question directly. And she's going to be totally dishonest. These people are such hypocrites. Such gaslighters. What do these people expect Democrats to do? While Republicans sit up here, gerrymander what they've already gerrymandered over and over again, make it even worse. Democrats are supposed to sit back and let it happen? Let Republicans continue to steal seats and steal elections? Well, where has that got Democrats? We're supposed to, take the high road all the time, right? The time has come to step over that line. Enough for taking the high road. Where's that gotten them? Just got them in the minority. While you're playing fair, the Republicans are playing a whole different game. They just don't care. They're shameless about it. Donald Trump said, hey, there'll still be 5 more seats there, Abbott, and everybody else. Florida, everyone else, if I can get to do it. Still me some seats. And Democrats are supposed to sit back and, we're not going to do anything. We'll let you gerrymander and we'll sit back and just take it again. Get out of here. Come on. They actually expect Democrats to just sit back and continue to take this. It's insane. But tell me what you guys think in the comments. That's all I got for this episode. Thanks for watching.